Now, I do have something I wanted to ask you guys really quick. Now, of course, in light of everything that's been going on in regards to the recent tragedy of the loss of Kobe Bryant and all that, there has been a petition going out there where they're trying to change the NBA logo to be Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
So the NBA logo has always been I forgot who it is. I forgot who it is.
Is it a person?
It's an actual person.
Oh,
It's the outline of somebody else.
Okay.
But they want to change it to change it to Kobe Bryant. Now, I want to throw that around the room because I'm very curious, and of course, I'm going to throw that out to everybody who's watching on our Facebook and YouTube feeds. Please comment down below. Let us know what you think. Should they change the NBA logo to Kobe Bryant? Comment down below or give us a call at 314-880-0808. Obviously, I'm going to throw it over to Jackie Buck first.
Okay.
Because I think Lucas has something to say about it, but I'm
raising his hand. And then
I'm going to let him suffer for a little while right now. So, Jackie Buck the Turd, what do you think, man?
I saw that it's saying 1.6 million people have signed a petition to change it.
Wow.
That's a lot of people. I never really, the NBA, I don't really think of the NBA logo for anything really. I think of the team's logos. So I don't really, I guess it's always in the background of stuff.
Right.
And it's always on the actual hoop and everything else.
Yeah.
I don't know, I guess it'd be going from a white guy to a black guy.
Where's
Yeah.
it? Let me see.
So right.
Because the logo is a white outline of just a player. So,
Where
but
is it?
you can see it on the end there.
I know
Yeah.
that logo.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah,
like
it's
everyone
just-
knows it when they see it.
Who is it, though? Do we know who the
I
person
believe
is?
it's Jerry West. I could
Oh,
be
really?
wrong. Might look that up. I'm 95% sure the guy's name is Jerry West.
I'm
It
gonna have
looks
to look
very
this up.
generic. It could be
Yeah.
anybody.
It could be anybody.
It literally doesn't look like.
It looks like what people used to look like in the 50s playing
Right,
basketball. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like the build is totally different now. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
They all look like 6'7" tall football players now. You know what I'm saying? Whereas that looks like some dude with arms like Linguini. That's what it looks like.
So how would they even, like, okay, like
I'm looking it up though.
trying to think of how would they change it to make people know it's Kobe. I guess like
They did
I guess
put actual
they would
Kobe
u-
there.
They would use a Kobe pose or something like that.
Well, not even a pose. I think they want his
That's
actual face.
Oh, his likeness.
You are
Yes.
absolutely right. It is Jerry West.
Damn,
He's been the
Lucas.
NBA logo. He's been the NBA logo since 1971.
Okay. Wow. So my answer has changed just now by learning that.
So what do you think?
Learning that. Has
Well,
ma-
wait, real quick,
I mean-
Hold on, real quick. What's the storyline behind
Yeah,
Jerry
why-
West?
yeah.
Why though? Like, why is he the logo silhouette? Why is he the logo? Did he die tragically or something? Did
No,
we?
he's alive.
Okay, I was gonna
can
say,
look up, I don't know
isn't
the
he
story.
still
I don't know the
alive?
story, but I can look it up and just to find a for sure answer to
Yeah.
kind of settle
You
this
know
debate.
what? Do that for me. Riddle me this, Batman. Why? Why is he the one of all people to be it? Why? What? You know what I'm saying? So anyway,
Right.
let's throw it around the room. I'm sorry, but I wanted to get some backstory behind it, of course. So yeah.
Depending on what the backstory is, and if that's been the logo forever,
Yeah.
then I don't know. A huge company like that probably won't want to change the logo, but maybe they would do a temporary, like, honorary type of logo and make a whole bunch of shirts and things, and maybe raise money for some of the charities he was working for. I could see doing that, but I don't know if they'll change their actual full-on logo because it wasn't an individual. It might have been in the likeness of a current still of Jerry West when he was playing in a game or something like
Right.
that.
Right.
But it's more of a, when you start putting an individual on there, you're saying that they're the person for all of the NBA, which a lot of people will say that he is. But moving forward in the future, is he going to be? I mean, Shaq and everybody else that's still alive, they're iconic as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see him doing honorary things and switching it up, for a whole bunch of people.
Right. For sure.
I don't know. I would say yes, there's some kind of in memoriam logo.
Okay.
Whether or not it's permanent, I don't know.
Huh. Okay. Lydia,
Interesting. So
what do you think?
Well, so the logo reminds me very much of like Jordan's logo in the sense that it's a silhouette. You don't see anything specific. The Jordan logo I love though because it's like a classic Jordan pose, and you see it and you know immediately, Jordan. This NBA logo, when you see it, I don't think anybody, it's not as recognizable instantly as like Jordan's logo was. You know,
Yeah.
it just looks like a silhouette of anybody playing ball. So, but now that I know that it actually was somebody, at first I was going to say, no, I don't think you should change the logo, because then when the next like what's going to happen when Jordan passes away?
Right.
We're going to put him on there because, I
Right.
mean, hello, he's the same level of icon, you know? So that's why I was initially going to say, I don't think that's a good idea. However, knowing that it is somebody already, an actual person, I'm not opposed to it being Kobe, as long as it's the same type of silhouette. If it's like a Kobe where we see his face and stuff, I think that's too much. But if it's like a silhouette of him, maybe I don't know what Kobe's like famous, if he has a famous Jordan-like pose.
Probably
that
his fadeaway shot.
Probably his fadeaway. Okay, so if that's what his famous look is, and they change it to that, the silhouette of that, I don't think it's gonna be that big of like a visual difference. Because right now it's just red, blue, white in the middle.
Right.
As long as the white in the middle stays, I think we'll still know. And I'm not too opposed with them even like changing it up maybe every 10, 15 years to honor basketball players. Since there's already somebody now. So that's how I feel about it.
I read something that said the NBA said that they do not recognize that it's a Jerry West pose,
Right.
or that it was after him. But
People
behind the stories is like,
no, it's
that's
Jerry
an
West.
iconic,
Okay.
move, and just but it's trying to make it institutionalized as opposed to individualized.
Because to me that changes everything. If the logo right now is not a actual basketball player, I don't think it should ever change.
Yeah.
Because then when will the changing stop?
Facts.
You know?
Yes. Lucas.
So I did my little research. I'm not a huge NBA fanatic, but I know just the little bits and pieces, and I looked up some more just kind of back up the facts. So Jerry West is on the logo. The reason being, there isn't really a true reason, but people are saying he kind of set the standard for the NBA when he was playing, and he kind of represents the NBA. So he just kind of became the logo. And I'm not sure if he actually said this, but people are saying he doesn't even want to be on the logo anymore. This is before this whole situation of change the logo happened. He just doesn't want all that attention. That being said, before I even
Interesting.
got into that, I wasn't really in favor of kind of changing the logo because I don't. It's gonna sound terrible. I don't think it should be because Kobe Bryant passed. Because then, if and when, kind of how you guys said, if Michael Jordan were to die, would we want to change the logo to him?
Right.
It would be kind of just like every time somebody dies, we have to change the logo.
Right.
Right.
But at the same time, Kobe Bryant does really represent what the NBA is. He was a big role model for everybody. NBA players now, kids growing up right now, our generation, my generation, he kind of fits the fact of how he could be the NBA logo and represent what the NBA is.
Right. Okay.
So I see, I see both. I always say this. I see both sides, but I don't want it to become a thing where we're changing the logo every time something happens.
Wiggity word. Okay, so I think this. All right. There are so many other icons as well that are being passed up. I understand that he died tragically, but there are so many other people that paved the way before Kobe was even put a ball on a court, before he put a foot on a court. So a part of me is like, yes, he should be acknowledged in some sort of way for all of his contribution to the sport, but I don't know if he should be the logo. There are so many other people that should be before him. They, like we just talked about before. It's like, what about Jordan, man? Jordan made everybody Jordan. Does that make any sense?
Yes.
Like he's the one who paved the way as far as sneakers, as far as the game. He's the one who was fire on the court and kind of made the model that all these athletes now, all these sport athletes, even sport athletes are copying his model.
Yeah.
So in a way, it's like, he's the one who was breaking records. He was the one who was doing all these crazy things before Kobe even started playing. So a part of me is like, there should be I feel like they should just find some generic a generic logo and keep it at that, and that's it. I
Right.
think the fact that they retired the number 24, they're retiring that number for him. That's huge. You know, I'm assuming, sure that they will most likely retire the number 23 when Jordan passes as well. You see what I'm saying? Out of respect.
If not before.
Right.
But you know, LeBron took it over
I was
too.
about to say.
Unfortunately, LeBron took it over too. Why did he do that?
Because
Inquiring minds would like to
he's
know.
damn good.
Because he's LeBron.
Yeah.
And he's LeBron. Anyway, so the thing is, that meant no a different opinion about LeBron. It's just he's LeBron, so therefore he's LeBron. But I do think that them changing it to Kobe, I don't know. To me, it just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right. Why didn't they do that while he was alive?
Right.
So just because he died, just, you know what I mean? Tragically, he died. But just because he's not here with us anymore, suddenly we're going, we got to do all these great things for him. It's like, you should have done it when he was still here. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people's argument, if it hasn't been changed to Michael Jordan now, then no one's really going to get to be the logo anytime soon.
But the thing is that's why I kind of like the logo as it is, because it is kind of generic. You don't know who it is. You don't know whose body it is. It's not some signature whatever. It's just a silhouette of a person playing basketball.
And people don't want to just look at the NBA logo and just get sad and think about this time. Like, it's sad.
Truly.
Sad to think
See
about.
what I'm saying?
People don't want to look at the logo and just you want to think of the game, not just who the person is.
Right.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's going to be a lot of other people. There's going to be so many different opportunities for them to honor his name. There's going to be so many different opportunities to immortalize him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're already doing that. That's already happening through the stories we're telling, through the games that he played, all the stuff that he left on this planet with us. We're going to be talking about that forever. So I don't know if a logo is really that important. I feel like it's an afterthought now. But that's just my personal opinion on it.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.